Hey creative friend, Lucille from Clipart Heaven. Today we're looking at another video about clip art. My channel's name is Clipart Heaven, as well as my store on Etsy. And as the name suggests, a lot of about what I do focuses on clip art designs. So today I'm going to show you 5 ways to create clip art, or 5 ways that I use to create my clip art, and I will be taking you through each and every one of them. So if you are new to the channel, welcome to Clip Artistry Heaven. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming back and for supporting the channel. Please subscribe, like, share. It helps with the algorithm and it just allows the video to be discovered by more people. So let's get into it. I'll switch over to my screen. So the first method that I think most newbies, if I can call it that, use to create clip art designs is most probably to use Midjourney or any similar software, and write your own prompts, like from basically from what you are conceptualizing in your mind, what it is that you want to create, and then just transferring that over to Midjourney, Kittle, Canvas, Dreamlab, etc. I will try and use different systems for this video just to be able to cover more platforms, more AIs, and I know everybody's not using the same software, so that would be why I would jump from system to system. So the first option is use Midjourney and write your own prompts. As mentioned, most frequently used way for most beginners. Okay, so if we go to Midjourney, and let's say you have an idea that you want to create a certain bundle for. So let's say it's something like something to do with coffee, cross niched with sunflowers, and maybe butterflies. So let's say that's something that comes up in your head, and that's something that you want to create as a image or even as a bundle. So typically what happens is I would go to Midjourney or any other software, and I'll just write the prompt. Okay, so we'll go create a watercolor style design, coffee, let's say iced coffee in a see-through glass with sunflowers and butterflies. So as I said, it's just like whatever's in your head, you are just transferring that into the LLM so that you can have an output. So with sunflowers and butterflies adorned around the coffee, on a white background without disturbances, apply airbrush oil art style for a shiny effect. So that's one way. Okay, so we're not going to optimize the design. We're not going to have like a bundle ready design. I'm just showing you the methods available to you in terms of how to create clip art designs for Etsy or similar platforms. So that's basically it. Not bad. So white background is there, the coffee, iced coffee is there, the butterflies are there, sunflowers are there. So if this is something that you can do, or not maybe as good as you think you should be, I would say keep working on it. There's nothing wrong with creating your prompts this way. Okay, so we'll move on to number 2. Okay, so option number 2, use LLMs to create prompts for clip art. So if you're wondering what an LLM is, it's basically a large language model. Most of us know, or most of you know, ChatGPT because it's been around the longest, I think, on mainstream accessibility. AI has been around for a very, very long time. It's just that end of November 2022, that's when ChatGPT came along, which is an LLM. But I'm just showing you Abacus AI, which is another software that I use. But you can use any LLM available to you. Canva is also now in a beta stage where they've got Canva AI as a beta model where you can have conversations as you would with ChatGPT or the likes of Deep Sea, and also Abacus, which is what I'm showing you. I'll leave a link to Abacus. It's a lot cheaper than ChatGPT. I'm paying about $30 per month for ChatGPT, and Abacus does the same thing, and it's about $10 per month. You also get, on your first sign up, you get your first month free, so you pay $10 for 2 months. Okay, so just to go back to number 2, use LLMs to create prompts for Clipart. So I'll stay with the sunflower theme just to keep it like consistent. So let's say, hi, please help. I like to instruct them. You are an expert Clipart designer, and I need your help with 5 prompts. I'm just going with 5 for the purpose of time. 5 prompts based on coffee themed Clipart set. Include butterflies and sunflowers. All prompts must be in a watercolor art style on a white background without disturbances. Trust me that just that without disturbances part saves you a lot of credits, because a lot of the times if you don't put the emphasis on the white background, sometimes you can say white background and it will still bring text, or it will still bring all sorts of other things. Always include without disturbances so that it always gives you that white background. Sometimes you have a perfect image, but then because there's so much happening on the background, you can't really use it as a clip art, because the moment you remove the background, it removes a whole lot of meat from the bone, and then you're sitting with a distorted clip art and you really can't use it for anything. So pro tip, without disturbances. Let's see, what do I have everything here? And then give me a variation. Give me a variation of different designs based on the above. So typically this is what I would do. Here are 5 creative prompts for coffee themed clip art set in a watercolor art style incorporating butterflies and sunflowers. Each design is unique and complements the theme. So then simply copy and paste. So let's go to Kittle for this. Or we can go to ideogram since we are here. So we'll just paste. We will 1-on-1, and then we'll just go to design. I like to do that. So Kittle, we'll just do the same thing, copy the prompt, we'll go to watercolor art style, click generate. So I'll just go fetch the other prompts, and go to Midjourney for this as well. Go back to Kittle. We can't really, you have to wait. That's the one thing with Kittle, you have to wait until the one is done. So let's see what ideogram has given us so far. There we go. So that's the output from ideogram. Not really what I would do or use for a bundle, but maybe some people would. I don't know. Let's look at if we do an auto. I like auto, always gives me closer to my kind of style, but sometimes I use design, general, whatever, depending on the need. So let's go back to Midjourney. So these are some of the other prompts. See? So that's lovely. It's got everything, the sunflowers, the butterflies. Yeah. Let's see the next one. The coffee beans in there. So again, it's not to show you how, obviously a lot more goes into getting it bundle ready or listing ready. Okay. So that's ideogram for you. Again, not really my kind of style, but let's look at Kittle. And Kittle really disappoints in output. So this is beautiful. I love it. And this is definitely something that I would use. So DALL-E 3, which is the system that is being used in Kittle, is also, it belongs to OpenAI, so ChatGPT. So you can also do this within ChatGPT as an option. So let's go over to option number 3 in terms of the various ways, to create clip art to sell on Etsy. So number 3 is use Midjourney to build a prompt from an image such as Pinterest. So basically you can, if you see something that you like on Pinterest or any other platform, I'm just using Pinterest because that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from. So if I see something on Pinterest, I will take the image and Midjourney will then recreate something through the feature where you can upload the image into Midjourney and then kind of recreate what you want through that image. So let's do that. So we'll go to Pinterest. Let's go to search for clip art, or let's say coffee clip art. Okay, opens. So let's say there's something that you really like. Yeah, okay, so that's mine. So I'm popping up somewhere. Actually, let's take one of mine. Yeah, let's. So you can download the image. I know. I think you can download on. No, I think you can download on. You go to the prompt bar, click on the photo over there, click on choose file, open it. Okay, so now it's in your database. Click on the image itself and then click on this little eye icon, which is probably eye for information about the image. And in a minute or so, in a couple of seconds, Midjourney will give you some information about the image. There we go. So now it's extrapolating everything that the AI is seeing. It's seeing a colorful illustration of a coffee cup with a paintbrush, a colorful vector design for coffee cup with paintbrush, and with the text, coffee inspires creativity. So it's even pulling the text for you. Then you can go below saying, I don't know what that is, but Darby is not in there. A colorful watercolor illustration that I want, a paintbrush and palette next to it that I want, adding realism to the design, yes. And a white border around all edges, yes, we can go with that. It's adding some of the colors in as well. So we click everything we want, create a colorful illustration in the top. No, I don't want anything in the right corner. Creating an atmosphere of energy, featuring text. Saying coffee, yes, I want that. That's fine. Okay, so you just, on a white background, very important. You just click everything that that resembles on the image, because now you want to create the same. Once you've done, you can keep the image as a, or you can remove it by clicking it and then click over there, and it will now go to work and start generating an image for you. Back. Okay. So it's 30% done. And like I said, I do it a lot from Midjourney, with Midjourney. Sorry, I draw my inspiration a lot from Pinterest as one resource. You can do it with other sites as well. It's just an example, and we can't go through too many because of time. So let's see what the AI has generated. Whoa, what's going on here? So it's bringing my logo in here, which is not what I want. But what I will do is I will rerun it again. Let's do that. But you see the image is not here. If I want to add the image, you can go to the image and include it. But I don't want the image, so let's try this again without the image. Okay, so it's obviously taking the image literal, and it's taking my company logo in as well. But the demonstration here, look, assuming that it wasn't an image with my logo on, Demonstration is, this is a way of helping you build your own clip art from images that you have seen. I'm not advocating for, so the text here must have something purple. As utilized with a white background and white border, three colors, palette brush placed next to it. There must be purple. There we go. It has a purple square logo. Let's take that out. Let's try this again. Okay. The purpose of the demonstration is just to show you a way to build prompts to get to something that you have in mind that you want to create as part of your bundle. So now the logo is gone. Let's see. Let's go to you can use Midjourney to extract the tech jargon of the prompt, and then you can regenerate it in a different AI, which is what we are doing now. Okay. Kittle hardly ever disappoints. I think they've gone a bit far here, but what I've learned with Kittle is to start with this. Is to start with the text. So we'll just try that quickly. Take that off. So with text, okay, to start with the text, for some reason that just works better with Kittle. So let's do it again. Other than that, it got everything else. Let's try and remove the background. So this is the test now. If I remove the background, will it remove all the rest? No, it didn't. Sometimes it does do that. So there we go. This is the second generation. It's not getting the text this time. But well done on the software for getting all the rest. So it's got all the splashes of color, the color palette, the brush, the coffee that like just screams creativity. Multidimensional, I don't know, it's picking up weird words. So again, just a way that you can generate based on an image that we basically saw on Pinterest as a source of inspiration, and then putting it into a software of choice. And that was with text. Typically, text is a little bit more difficult with these AIs. They don't always get it right. But if you had to do this with an image, I mean, you can do it in your own free time once you're done watching the video. You can, for example, extract or download this image and do the same steps that I've showed now with Midjourney. So let's go to number 4. So number 4 is basically with me using Insight Factory, which I'm not logged into. We'll do that quickly. Insight Factory. And then I go to Clipart, because as I've opened with this video, Clipart is a big part of my online store. Let's say go Clipart, very broad. So basically we want to see what is happening in the space of Etsy based on this keyword. I go in broad and then I narrow down, niche down to see what is available. So on like off the bat, I just want to stay away from these things. Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, it's all copyrighted. It's trouble. Winnie the Pooh, it's trouble. I don't know, Gabby's Dollhouse. So I don't know if that's copyright, but this is something that's not copyrighted and it's not legally protected. So it's telling me 184 sales was generated in the last month. The price, total views, when it was listed, etc. So I use Insight Factory to like get some inspiration, right? On it will take me to the listing. And so that's the listing. I want to create something similar. Okay, so let's do this. And I'm saying step 4, you can use the title over here as inspiration to create your own um, design based on what Inside Factory. Why am I using Inside Factory? Because it's telling me it's selling well. There's a lot of factors as to why it's selling well, which we won't go into this video, but I speak about it often in my 4-part series, Etsy Store Success. There's a lot of reasons why this is selling well, and it's not to say if you copy or not copy, if you recreate something similar and you copy the text that it would work. There's a lot that goes into like a best seller. But you won't know unless you try, right? So I'll copy the prompt, sorry, I'll copy the title. I'll go to my software and then I will go and paste that into the AI. Now, obviously, there's a whole lot of things here that I don't want. I don't want these signs. Leave that. Gothic floral I want. They don't need to know. The system doesn't need to know. It's so just what is important I leave here. Okay, and then it leaves some space to tweak the design so that it is a little bit more unique, right? So I've got the main title of the Etsy listing. Then I will say with a dash of teal and hot pink, right? A open book on the side. Open book on the side with a clear background. So you don't have to take a copy, or you don't have to make a copy of the clip art as we did in option number 3. You can just use the title and fine tune the title according to what you are going for, looking for. So if I go to the Etsy, it's totally different from the Etsy listing. So so you're not copying here, you're not stealing, you're not plagiarizing, you're just using the title as a starting point to build your prompt. Okay, so actually I want to take that book out. I like the skull. I like the skull, but I don't like the way the book is placed. Let's try and regenerate. Love this. This is gorgeous. Oh my word. Let's finish here. Okay. So that's background removed, and that is book removed. Also not bad at all, but I love this one. Oh my goodness. So you can remove the background, but this would go even very nicely on a black t-shirt. I love this. So this was inspired by this. Okay, so let's move on to the last option. So we've done Inside Factory as a source of inspiration. So the last one is basically my monthly membership, which is called AI Prompt Heaven. The moment you log in, you will land or sign into the course or vault or whatever you want to call it. I Prompt Heaven, it's a monthly membership. So it's basically a vault with all the prompts, or not all, rather, a lot of my prompts that I use that I sell on Etsy, and it is a way for especially beginners, if you are new to the clip art business or digital products in general. It's a way to basically copy prompts that is working, that's bringing me daily sales into Etsy. It can be copied, tweaked, and then sold onto Etsy for a passive or recurring income. So once you sign up, once you log in, it takes you to the landing page. You'll get the main modules Over here, clip art bundle, Tumblr wraps, mug wraps, junk journals, mock-up images, t-shirt designs, pillow designs, typography, stock images, mock-up images, etc. So the moment you are logged in, you can choose what it is that you want to um, build for yourself in terms of a product, and then simply copy the prompt. So let's go back to Valentine's Day. It's basically a preview of what you can expect in that section. If you go scroll further down, you get to the library and then the images on the right with the prompt that's on the left. And you basically copy that prompt and take it to your software of choice. Let's go with digital and then click generate. Okay, so I tell you what the title is of the image. I tell you when I've designed the image, the date, the software that I've used, the prompt in itself, which you'll copy and tweak according to what it is that you want. I also let you know within Dreamlab what is the art style that I have used. And I give some tech details in terms of the illustration. The illustration was used on a white background. The resolution that I typically use for clip art is 300 dpi. The color palette, red, soft, neutral, pastel tones, etc. Okay, let's go to Midjourney, paste. So while I'm talking, it can just run a few prompts that we can look at. Paste. And you can use it as a base prompt and then just do changes. So if you want to add something else here, different colors, a box of chocolates, you can change the prompt. It doesn't have to be copied exactly the same. So if I make this smaller, we copied the paste. Dogs are better than dates. No awkward small talk required. And that's the output. So it's really just a copy. You look and see what you want, paste it, and build a whole bundle from it. So again, I'm just going to copy this one, go back, copy, paste, and generate. Let's go to ideogram. I'll paste the same one, copy, paste, generate. And this is what Midjourney gave us. That's so cute. So it's just copied and pasted. So it's a way to bypass all the frustrations and I think the loss of credits in terms of loss of credit in terms of trying something over and over again, and it's not working, it's not giving you the desired result. So you can have a try. It's $9 a month. Cancel anytime, and see if it's something that would work for you, help you to build your own frame of reference, your own vocab, to build prompts, structure the prompts in a way that works for you. It does take time. I've been in it for 2 years now. It does take time. I'm working on 4 different systems. I do realize that a lot of you only start with one because I started with one, but that's exactly why I take you through the process and I show you different programs so that it's like kind of feed to all. I don't just focus on one. So I think that is the long and short of it. If you've got any questions, if you've got any suggestions, even for me to improve, please feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section. And yes, I'm continuously building, continuously adding to the prompt. I also have a private Facebook group, as well as a private membership chat where the members are free to ask me any requests, any suggestions, anything that they need help with or would like me to create. Then I just go off what they are feeding me with. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I will work on the next one and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.